Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be covering cigarette vending machines in Japan, which as a whole I'm looking forward to doing, as I love seeing different cigarette vending machines in Japan and around the world. And since I'm currently in Japan, in Misato City, near Tokyo to be precise, but specifically in Saitama Prefecture, right on the edge of it, I figured I'd go ahead and cover some more cigarette vending machines in Japan since I'm already here. There's a little bit of an alcohol vending machine as well that I'll cover in a minute, but first off, let's go ahead and cover the two cigarette vending machines that are in front of this liquor store right here. There's this one. This one's pretty new, and interestingly enough, there is no TASPO card reader. There's just this ID reader right here. I don't know if this vending machine is actually new or if it's just really clean, but it is really clean, I'll acknowledge. But there's this ID reader. You can put your money in there, coins in there, get your cigarettes out down there, get your change out down there. It says no under 20 right there, and we can see there's 7 stars 14s, both soft pack and hard pack, along with the menthol 12s and 8s. There's the Mevis E-Series Menthol 5 and 1s right there. These are both the frozen berry flavor version. We get the Mevis original lineup right there, along with the 1s, all in soft pack, but these are in a hard pack. Winston Casters down here with the 5s, 3s, and 1s. And then we get the Mevis E-Series, just normal 10, 6, 3, and 1 right there, along with the Mevis E-Series Menthol Ice Storm. And then we get the Mevis Strong 1s as well. Never seen these or never heard of them before, so that's pretty interesting. Winston Cabin 8 and 2 right there, along with pretty much almost the entire Camel Craft line as well. Sadly, I cannot purchase any cigarettes from this cigarette vending machine just simply because it does require an ID, and I'm not a citizen, I'm not a resident of Japan, so I do not have an ID to use with this vending machine, but it is very cool to see nonetheless. There is a second one just right here though, and we can see this one has a TASPO card reader. Now TASPO cards are basically just ID and payment cards integrated into one that you can get only if you're a resident of Japan. Sadly, I can't get one myself as I'm not a resident of Japan, but we can see there's the cool menthol 12s right there, along with the 8 milligram and 5 milligram right there. There's Marlboro 12 milligrams, 8 milligrams, the Lark 12, 9, 6, 1s, along with the menthol 5 and 1s as well. And then there's the 14 milligram Lucky Strikes and pretty much the entire line, along with the menthol 8 and 5 Luckies. And the Chillberry 8, 5, and 1s, Philip Morris Black Label 14s, 10s, 6s, 3s, 1s, and then the Menthol 8, 5, and 1s right there, and then a bunch of Kents down here as well. Put your money in there, coins in there, get your cigarettes out down there. Nothing too crazy going on with these cigarette vending machines, but just nice to see. And overall, the selection in them is very solid in my personal opinion. We can see the alcohol vending machine right here. I figured I'd cover the alcohol vending machine as well, because why not? But we can see the alcohol vending machine right here. A bunch of Kirin beers, Asahi Dry, another couple Kirin beers along with some Asahi as well. We got some Chuhais right here, grapefruit flavored Kirin Chuhai along with lemon flavored. I don't know exactly what this is, but I figure it's another Chuhai. And then we got this right here along with Kirin Notogoshi. And then we've got another beer, some Strong Zero right there, 9%. Some Coca-Cola Chuhais along with some Suntory Highball and Classic Highball. And then we got some sake right there, including the Ozeki 1-cup sake. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this alcohol vending machine. Just says no under 20, has an ID reader right there, and put your money in there, coins in there, coins out there, beer out there. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with this alcohol vending machine. How this video is going to work is anytime I find a new cigarette vending machine, I'm gonna make a new clip of this video and just put it in like that. And so as such, well, I'll see y'all whenever I see another cigarette vending machine. It's now the next day, and I am about a street over from Sensoji Temple, and I have found another cigarette vending machine. We can see this is a pretty rectangular shaped cigarette vending machine, as most of them are, but this one's a little bit wider than normal, I will acknowledge. TASPO card reader right here, money in there, coins in there. Get your coins out there, get your cigarette pack out down there. we can see on this side it just says tobacco, and then it also talks about how you need a TASPO card to buy cigarettes, and it says you cannot buy cigarettes without the TASPO card. Please ask store person, so maybe that's for more information or something like that. There's more information about the TASPO card right here, and then we can see the cigarette selection above. We have an entire line of 7 Stars 14s, both the soft pack and the hard pack right there, along with an entire line of Mevis original cigarettes as well, the soft pack and the hard pack, as we can see for pretty much most all of them. We get some Mevis ones down here, along with some Mevis E-Series normals and menthols, along with the option purples, Winston cabins right here, Camel lights right there, and then we've got a bunch with nothing at all. This cigarette vending machine is definitely not entirely filled up by any means. We can see a couple Winston Castor ones down here, American Spirit Dark Greens, American Spirit Yellows. We can see the Sophia Virginias right there, Hope Originals, 2 of them right there, along with Wakaba cigars. Now these are discontinued, so I figure they're probably carrying Wakaba cigarettes now, but I'm not sure. Highlight Originals as well, along with Kent's 100s, along with Marlboro Reds, just right there, but the soft pack and the hard pack. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen soft pack Marlboro Reds in a cigarette vending machine in Japan, so that's a pretty neat find. We got the Marlboro Golds, Menthol 8s, Mega Ice Blast 8, and the Lark Classic Milds as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with this cigarette vending machine that I have just come across. It's been about an hour, hour and a half or 2, and I'm still walking around Casco. And I was making another little video over here. And while I was making that video, I noticed a cigarette vending machine across the street. No, not this one. This is just a normal drink vending machine. I'm talking about this one down here with a tobacco for sale sign on the side of it right here. Just taking a look at this machine, we can see it does indeed work. It's got the lights on and everything like that. That's always good. TASPO card reader, of course. We got the money in there, coins in there, coins out here, and you get your cigarette pack out down there. It's got a Mevis ad on the front for the Mevis Extra Lights. And just a guy smoking right there. Warning label down there as well. And then we can see we get some Lark 12 full flavoreds, Lark 9 milds, Marlboro Reds, Menthol 12, Menthol 8. And then we get Mevis E-Series menthols as well. Both the, wow, I was about to say, both the something and the something, but no, it's actually all 5s. Parliament 9mg 100s right there. Mevis Original Lights and another pack of lights, and then a pack of Super Lights, all in the soft pack. Plus 3 soft packs of the 7 Stars 14s and 3 of the boxes as well. And then we can see we get the Mevis Extra Lights, both in soft packs and the Extra Light 100s, this time in a hard pack. American Spirit Yellows, American Spirit like Yellow Greens, and then we've got the American Spirit Dark Greens as well. And my goodness, the lights literally just turned on at 6:09. It's not quite sunset yet, but the lights just now turned on live on video. That's crazy. Never had that happen before. Glad to have caught it on video. These all cost 420 yen. And another pack of American Spirit Yellows, but these are 8mg versus 6mg. I don't know exactly what the difference is, I'll acknowledge, but we've got the dark greens in the middle. Mevis ones, both in the soft pack and the hard pack, along with another one of those, and then in the 100s as well. And then a bunch of Camel Craft ones too. Plus Winston Cabin ones, or sorry, not Cabin, Castor ones. Mevis C-Series 5 again. Surprised there's more of them. There's some up there. There's another one down here, but these are all out, so they must either be popular or discontinued. Not sure. Mevis C-Series 6, Camel Craft 12s, Menthol Lights, just the normal lights. Echo Cigars, these are discontinued, but it doesn't say they're out, so you've either switched these out with the Echo Cigarettes, which are now in production, or they've just got a backlog of those. Wakaba Cigars as well. Camel Craft Menthol 5s, and along with the Hope Originals. And what's interesting about these is you actually get 2 packs of them out if you buy. And we can see that right there. It just says you're going to get 2 packs for the 600 yen, which is pretty neat, I will acknowledge. And then Winston Castor 5s right there. And that's what's in this cigarette vending machine. It's only been a couple minutes since the last clip, but I've already found another cigarette vending machine. It's right over here next to this Coca-Cola vending machine, and well, let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what the selection is like. We can see this one is extremely thin. TASPO card reader, money in there, coins in there, Everything comes out down there. Now there's no lights on for this one, so I don't know if it actually works, I'll acknowledge, but we can see Mevis Gold Impact 1s, Hopes, 7 stars, both the hard pack and the soft pack. Winston Cabin 8s, 5s, Mevis, the entire original line right there, along with the extra lights down here, and the 1s, Mevis Option Red. Very interesting, never seen those. Got the Mevis Frozen menthols down there, along with some Mevis 1 100s, and some more option reds down there, and then option purples right here, 8 5s and 1s, and the 1s are in the 100s. Highlights right there, Wakaba cigars right there, those are now discontinued, interesting to see. Winston Cabin 5s and 1s, and then Kent's, and then the bicycle is kind of hiding the other line, but we have some Parliaments, Marlboro Mecca Ice Blast, Marlboro Reds, Marlboro Golds, and Marlboro Menthols, and that's the new vending machine. That's the newest vending machine that I've spotted. Alright, so it's now the next day, and it is currently 8:28 in the evening. I just got off the train to head back to my Airbnb at Kitakogane Station. And right next to the station, there is a cigarette vending machine. So I figured I'd go ahead and do a segment of this video at this cigarette vending machine right here. Although it does appear most of the cigarettes are out, only these two don't have this little symbol right there. Taking a look at the vending machine though, we can see on the side of it there's some American Spirit ads and whatnot. Looks like for the purple up here, dark greens down here, and purples again down there. And then we can see that it's got the TASPO card reader, oh, this one doesn't even work. I didn't even realize that. There's this sheet right here, so you can't even put your money in. Still got the selection, but doesn't actually work. That's a shame. Well, if it did work, you'd get your cigarettes out from down there, change out from down there. And the selection, we got some Echo cigars now discontinued, so those are definitely out. We got the Wakaba cigars, Hopes right here. You get 2 packs for the 600 yen, 7-star, 14, soft pack, hard pack, the 7 stars, 10s, and 7s as well. Definitely need to try these. Mevis Premium Menthol Frozen 5s and 1s in the 100s. Got the Mevis Original line all the way down there, the originals, the lights, the super lights, the extra lights, and then we got the Mevis ones down here. Mevis Gold Impact, Gold Impact Super Slims. Wow, I've actually never seen these before. Those are pretty interesting. I've never seen these in a cigarette vending machine. Neat to see, I will acknowledge. And then purple Gold Impacts. Oh wait, these are the ones, and then these are the 6s. Okay, that's the reason for the different colors. And then we've got some Lucia Pan Ismo right there. Peace Lights, Super Lights, more Mevis, even more Mevis, more Mevis. There's a lot of Mevis in this vending machine, I'll acknowledge. Then we got more Mevis, Highlight Original Filters, Highlight Menthols, a couple Winston Menthols, Winston Cabins, and more Winston Cabins down there, along with American Spirits. Got the American Spirit Yellows, like fluorescent greens, dark greens, purples, and another pack of yellows. And then we've got more Winstons. I want to say these are the casters rather than the cabins. And then down on the bottom shelf, there is nothing at all. And that is all there is to this cigarette vending machine. Anything on this side, looks like there used to be an ad, but there's nothing anymore. And yeah, that's the cigarette vending machine right outside of Kitakogane Station. Alright, so it's been a day or two, and I am now by Ayase Station in Adachi. And I just got off the train and was walking to the Arakawa River. But on my way, I noticed 2 cigarette vending machines, and so as such, well, I figured I would go check them out. Take a look at that Alteza, y'all. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Just gonna wait for these cars to either stop or let them go by. They decided to stop. Appreciate it. But here are the 2 cigarette vending machines that I spotted. One right here and one right here, of course. And we can see these are overall pretty normal looking cigarette vending machines. Nothing too crazy going on, and interestingly enough, there's no cigarette ads on the fronts of them, just on the side of this one right here where we can see some Mevis option yellow ads just right there. This one does look like it used to have some Marlboro branding on it, but it kind of got scraped off over time. I definitely have to say these are probably a little bit older than not, but not like super old by any means. Of course, TASPO card reader right here and right here. Money in there, coins in there, money in there, coins in there. This one's definitely older than that one without a doubt. But let's go ahead and take a look at the selection. We've got Parliament Light 100s, Kent's, another Kent, it's an S series, plus Kent Spark 1s, 100s. Then we've got some Capri Super Slims. I didn't even know that Capris were sold in Japan, honestly, so that's pretty cool to see. We've also got the Pianismo Menthol 1 and the Pianismo Iceni Crista 1s. Super cooling menthols, never seen these before. I think those might be discontinued in all honesty, and while I can't exactly tell whether these machines actually work or not, I can't tell whether they don't work either, so these might be a bit out of date, or this one in specific and this one in specific might be a bit out of date, and I'm definitely thinking that that might be the case, just because a lot of the warnings on the packs in here are actually outdated, and I'm just now noticing that. In fact, yeah, these are outdated from like the early 2000s. Same with these. These are like like 2014 or something like that. All of these are. Actually, yeah, I don't think this machine actually works anymore. This is kind of just a piece of history now, because all of the warning labels are, well, outdated. None of them are new warning labels. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that until I really started paying attention. Okay, that's very interesting. So yeah, I'm thinking these are discontinued because I've never seen them before. Lucky Strike 14s, Lucky Strike hard pack filters, with the old warning label as well. We've got Winston Compact Blues right there. These are definitely not sold in Japan anymore. Also, Marlboro Red Soft Pack, Marlboro Red Hard Pack, Marlboro Golds, Menthol 12, Menthol 8, Menthol 4, Black Menthol 8, Clear Hybrid 3, Marlboro Mega Ice Blast 8, Winston XS Caster? I almost said Winston XS Cancer. No. Extra Small Caster. I don't know exactly what that means, but these came in a soft pack, which is interesting. And then we've just got the Winston Caster 3s, the 100s, XS Caster once again. I'm like, these two right here, those have got to be discontinued. We've got Lark 1s, the 5s, the 9s, and the 9s in the shorts and 100s, along with full flavors in both shorts and 100s. And we've got Lark Menthols, the Cool Mint 7, 5 and 1, along with Winston Cabin Reds right there. The packaging these days is a little bit different. We've also got the Highlights. This is different packaging than you see these days. Once again, Mevis Original 10, 8s and 6s, 3s, and then we've got the 8s and 6s and 100s as well, along with the 3s in 100s. And then down here we've got the Wakaba cigarettes. This is the old packaging. Now, Wakaba cigarettes did get reintroduced last year, I'll acknowledge, but they were filtered cigars for a while. So this is like, this whole machine hasn't been changed since probably like 2016, I'm guessing. And even then, some of these are a lot older than not. Yeah, that's the original packaging for Wakaba cigarettes, the original packaging for Echo filter cigarettes as well. Both of these were discontinued and made into filtered cigars, but they're back. Cool mild 8s, Mevis 1s, and 7-star 14s, both the soft pack and the hard pack. Wow, that is very interesting to see. This machine right here really is a piece of history. A lot of what's sold in this machine is no longer available. It's very interesting to see this, and this is really a piece of history, I will acknowledge. And taking a look at the machine right next to it, a lot of these warning labels are the same as well. They're old. Once again, Marlboro Reds, Marlboro Golds, Marlboro Menthol 12s, Black Menthol 8, and then just the normal Menthol 8 plus Marlboro Menthol Ultralights right there. These all have the small warning label once again. In fact, all of these have the smaller warning label that is no longer used today, so this is an outdated machine as well. We got Parliament 100s right there. These are the full flavors, and then we got the lights as well. Mega Ice Blast 8s and 5s, Mevis Original 10, 8, 6, and the 6 100s, along with 3 and the 3 100s, and then the 1s and then the 1 100s. Once again, Pianismo 1, Icene Crista, and the Pianismo Menthol 1s as well. We got the Hope filter cigarettes right there, once again with that old warning label. That's pretty cool to see, I'll acknowledge. We got the 7 stars soft pack with the old warning label, and the hard pack with the old warning label. And then we've got the Winston XS Caster 3s, XX Caster 5s, and XS Caster 1s, along with Winston Mini Bitter Red and Straight Blue. These are definitely not available in Japan anymore. I've never seen like a 72 size cigarette. Like, short cigarettes aren't like super uncommon in Japan. Like, you can get short cigarettes in the format of the Peace Unfiltered and in the format of the Hope cigarettes as well, but I've never seen a really like almost 72 sized Winston. These are definitely discontinued, and they have the old warning on them as well. Very interesting to see, I'll acknowledge. And then we've got the Lark full flavor 12s, both the shorter pack and the 100s, and then we've got the milds, cool mint, extra, ultra, both the 3 and the 1s right there. And then we've got the Lark super 5s along with the cool milds right there. These are the 8s. Mevis option purple 5s and 1s. Marlboro W Burst 5s. Clear Hybrid 3. Winston Compact 19.6. Lucky Strike, what is that? Is that just a Lucky Strike menthol? I mean, like, the line going around it is green. It wasn't green. Well, it was blue on that one up there, actually. I wonder what's with the green. Maybe that's means menthol? I'm not exactly sure, in all honesty. That's different than I'm used to seeing, I'll acknowledge. Interesting. And then we've got the Winston Cabin Reds, the 8s and the 2s right there, and the Lark 5 1s, and then Kent's, and the 1 100s and 1 shorts as well. And that's all that's going on with these machines. Wow, that is pretty dang cool to see. Alright, so it's been a couple hours since the last clip, and I have found another cigarette vending machine. It's right next to a little grocery store and liquor store right here, and it looks like they have a pretty decent cigarette selection inside as well, but this is the cigarette vending machine. There's nothing going on the side of it really, but we can see this cigarette vending machine does not actually have a TASPO card reader. It's just got this ID scanner up here, which is very interesting, I will acknowledge. Money in there, coins out there, cigarette pack out there. Just based off of how clean this machine is, it looks like it's either very well maintained or it's pretty new, could be both. But taking a look at the selection, we've got the Mevis Original 10, both the shorts and the 100s, and the soft pack and the hard pack, lights, 1 super lights, the Winston 12 milligrams in the soft pack as well, along with Mevis E-Series 1, E-Series 6, the Mevis Super Lights in the soft pack, the Peace Original Filters in the soft pack, although these are only available in the soft pack, but very cool to see that. Winston Castor 5s and 1s, Cabin 8s and 5s right there, the Winston Cabins. Then we've got the Mevis E-Series 3, 6, 1s, and then the E-Series Menthol 1s right there, and then the 7 Stars 14 soft pack and hard pack, along with the Menthol 8s. Never seen these in the cigarette vending machine if I remember correctly, so pretty cool to see that. Then we've got the Camel Craft 14s, 12s, Craft Menthol 5s, Echo filtered cigarettes. These are the king size new Echoes that were introduced in 2024. Got the highlights right there, along with the American Spirit dark greens, yellows, and light greens as well. And this machine is out of the Mevis E-Series Menthol 1s and the Mevis Super Lights, so I suppose those must be 2 pretty good sellers. It's just got 2 signs down here saying that you have to scan your ID. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with this machine. Glad to have taken a look at it, I will acknowledge. It's been about an hour or 2 since the last clip, and I am currently walking back to my Airbnb from Shin Matsudo Station, I believe it is. And there is another cigarette vending machine up here, and it's one that I've actually passed by quite a bit, but haven't made a clip about yet. So let's do that now. It is right here. And we can see it's a pretty normal looking machine. Got a little bit of an ad on the side for Rock cigarettes. And we can see TASPO card reader, cash in there, coins out down there, pack out down there. Lucky Strike lights right there with what looks like an old warning label. That's pretty neat. Parliament 9 milligram 100s, Kent 1 100s and 1 100s. These are like menthols though. Marlboro Red soft pack, mediums, black menthols, hard pack reds. There's a pack of these. These are, I don't know what those are in all honesty. These are herbal cigarette, it looks like. Very interesting. Got the Marlboro Golds. Lots of 7 stars, but the soft pack and the hard pack, and lots of bugs all over this entire thing. Cool 12s, cool looped sangrias. First ever time I've ever seen those in a vending machine. Cool to see. Mevis 12 Riches. I feel like I've never seen these before. I'm gonna have to pick those up, I'm not gonna lie. And we've got the entirety of the original line before. Definitely never seen these in a vending machine though. Very cool stuff. Gonna have to see if I can snag a pack of those. And then pretty much the entire Mevis E series down here, the 10s, the 3s, and a couple 100s, 2 packs of highlights, American Spirits, turquoise yellows, greens, and dark greens, E-Series menthol, Camel Craft line right there, along with Echo cigarettes. This is an old one though. That's an old pack of Echo cigarettes, old warning label. And Wakaba filtered cigars, discontinued now, along with Winston Castor 5s, 3s, and 1s. And that's the machine right there. Alright, so it's been a couple days since the last clip, and I am currently right near Kasai Station on the Tozai line, and I was walking along the other side of the street, and I saw another cigarette vending machine. And it's coming up just right here. We can see it's nothing too crazy by any means. Got a little bit of an advertisement on the side that has faded over time. And taking a look at the other side, really nothing going on. A little bit of rust though, we can definitely tell this is a little bit older than not. Has an ID reader, Taspo card reader, money in there, coins in there. Has some advertisements for blackjack and Forte. I want to say filtered cigars and cigarettes right there, which is interesting to see. And we can also see a how to use thing right there as well, which is always appreciated. It says no under 20 allowed to buy cigarettes. And let's take a look at the selection. We can see Iquos, Illuma, Terra, Oasis Pearl, Blackjack, Island, Compact Black. Are these cigarettes or filtered cigars? I'm not sure. That's interesting though. Never seen these. Mevis 10, Philip Morris 6, more Terra, some Sientas, 7-star 14s, both the softback and the hardback. This is an old warning label though, so we can definitely tell that this vending machine is a bit older than not. Another Sienta, another Philip Morris 6 right there. I'm guessing the Philip Morris 6 is probably a top seller, as there's like 4 of them in this machine. Camel Craft 6s, another pack of 7-stars, Terra, Shine, Pearl, Philip Morris Black Label 10s, Camel Craft 6s once again, and then more of how's it going? And then we got some Terra Oasis Pearls, Sienta Iquos Illumas, another Blackjack Island right there, Compact Black, and then Terra, I think this is just like the menthol, I'm not sure though. And then we've got the Lean Pianismo Menthol 5s, never seen these in a machine. Same with that right there, more Philip Morris Black Label 10s. Wow, this machine, I'm not gonna lie, it is messing with my preference and aesthetics a little bit more so than not. We've just got everything spread out everywhere. It's not organized really. I'll acknowledge more 7-star 14s, more of the Terra Oasis Pearl, the Pianismo, and then the Shine Pearls. And then we got some other Sientas, Forte Lights. I got a pack of Philip Morris 10s once again, Camel Craft 6s, Shine Pearls, another pack of Fortes. This time it's the Lights once again, and then the Lights once again over here, once again with the Pianismo, 7-stars, Camel Craft 6s. And that's the selection in this machine. I gotta admit, the selection is a lot smaller than it actually looks like. In reality, there's actually only I want to say 7 or 8 different packs in the machine, but they're all spread out and not really organized. So you really can't tell that there's only 8 varieties in the machine at first. But very interesting. A lot of times cigarette vending machines will be highly organized and have everything spread out in a way that makes sense. That is not the case with that machine though, I will acknowledge. And shout out to the folks who said hi while I was taking a look at the selection. I'll acknowledge I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so I'm currently about a 40-minute walk from Lake Kawaguchi, and I'm walking to a picturesque shrine. I was on that side of the road. However, I saw on this side that there is a cigarette vending machine or 2. And so as such, I figured, why not check them out and see what's going on? And here they are. There's a little bit of a Kent ad on top of this one right here, which is pretty interesting. And there's nothing going on the side right here, but there is a Kent ad on the bottom as well. This is a really big ad, probably one of the biggest ads I've ever seen on a vending machine. I will acknowledge, pretty cool to see. Anything going on this side? Nothing much, just a blank slate, I will acknowledge. Taking a look at the selection, man, it's all 7-stars, both the softback and the hardback of the 14 milligrams. Mevis Original lineup going down right here, and some more Mevis Originals right here as well, the extra lights and the ones. Mevis Option Purple, Gold Impact 100, Slooper Slims. Then we got the E-Series, both 10, 6, 1s, and then we got the Menthol E-Series 5s and 1s, and then we got Winston Cabin 8s and 5s, Winston Castor 5s, 3s, and 1s. And then we got Hope down there. You get 2 packs per for this because this is only 10 pack. And then we got the highlights right there. Got the Camel Light cigars, which I think are now discontinued. And then we got some other packs as well. I think these are all actually discontinued. We got the Camel Light cigars, Camel Menthol cigars, Camel Original cigars, and Camel Light cigars. Once again, I'm going to take a photo of those because I think those are all discontinued. Actually, I don't think they're made anymore. Very cool to see. But yeah, not too much going on with this machine right here. Interesting selection, but the top of it is a pretty basic selection. I'd have to say, with the bottom right here being very interesting, and a little bit of a camel sticker as well. Has the Taspo card reader, change in there, coins in there, etc., etc. Taking a look at this one, we can see there's an old warning label on all of these. So this is definitely an older vending machine than I don't even know if it works anymore because none of the, in fact, I don't know if this one works either because none of the buttons are lighting up. I don't think it works in all honesty, but cool to see nonetheless. Get the cool King 12 milligrams right there. And then we got the cool 12-858 with the Boost Fresh 8 and 5s right there. So a lot of menthols. Kents right there, as the ad would imply. More Kents and Lucky Strikes turned around. Probably don't have them right now, even though this machine don't work no more. Marlboro Menthol 4s and more Kents right there. Taspo card reader, bills in there, coins in there, and everything comes out just like that down there. And right here, it just says cigarette. So letting everybody know there are cigarette vending machines. No complaints on my behalf. Alright, so I just got off the Ginza line in Tokyo at Gaimai Station. And I got off at the station to find me a restaurant to eat at. However, when I walked around the corner back there, I saw that across the street there are some cigarette vending machines. I think I'm gonna start off with this cigarette vending machine right here, which has a flashing light on it. We can see it's a pretty basic, normal cigarette vending machine. Just has tobacco right there as an advertisement for what it is. Any ads on the side? Not seeing none, I will acknowledge. And just taking a look at the selection, we can see 7 stars 14s, both the soft pack, the box, and the 7 stars 7s, and 7 stars 4s. Interesting, interesting. Mevis original lineup right there. Nothing too crazy. See that in a lot of vending machines. Mevis Gold 100s, Camel cigars, the original lights and menthols. These are all discontinued, I'm pretty sure. It says this one's out, but these two, apparently they still exist. That's interesting to see, I will acknowledge. We've got the Mevis Option Purple, 5 ones in the 100s. And then we've got the Premium Menthol Frozen and Option Yellow and other Option Yellow and Option Red. Winston Castor 5s, 3s, and 1s right there. Bunch of Pianismo, Menthol 1, Super Slims Menthol 1, and just the Menthol 1 that is Icene versus Area. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but they've also got the Lucky Strike 6 and 8s right there, along with Camel Lights, Menthol Lights, and just the normal Camels. I want to say these are discontinued. I don't believe they're called that anymore. I believe those are now called the Camel Craft, so that's a little bit outdated, I'll acknowledge. Maybe they're still sold, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. They've got highlight menthols right there. That's pretty interesting to see. Don't see those in vending machines very often. And then they've got Salem lights right there as well. I haven't really seen a lot of Salems in Japan. I don't know if those are sold anymore. I think they are though, but pretty cool, I'll acknowledge. Nothing going on right here. Got some Kents, some more Kents, just the basic lineup. And then we got a whole stack of American Spirits down here. The turquoise, the yellow, the purples, the dark greens, the light greens. These are like really light green, almost yellow, and then stronger yellows, and then orange right there. And yeah, Taspo card reader. This is for the Camel Cigar menthols, and cash in there, coins in there, get your pack out from down there, coins out there. That's the first machine all covered. Overall, pretty solid machine in my personal opinion. Yeah. Taking a look at the next one though, we can see this one, I want to say it's a little bit older. It's a little bit more rusty up there, and it's got an ad up top as well. It's got this statement right here, but it's kind of worn away, and either way, I don't know what it says. Nothing going on the side though, although they do is have a place for an ad. Taking a look at the selection, we could see the warning labels are a little bit old. They are not the new style warning labels. It does appear this vending machine does still work, so it's pretty cool that they've got the old style warning labels on there, and looks like some of these are older packs than not. Ooh, Porsche. Nice. But they've got the Lark Classic Milds with the old warning label, full flavoreds, 9 100s, 9 shorts, 6s. They got the Lark 1s in both the 100s and shorts. Lark Hybrid menthol capsules. Interesting. I've not seen these. Maybe it's different packaging, or maybe they're not sold anymore. I'm not sure. Got the Lark Ice Mints, Lark Super 5s, Smart Plus. I've never seen these either. They got the menthol and just the normal. I feel like these might be discontinued, or maybe the packaging is just different. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen those. And then some Super Slim Larks in normal, pop capsule, and menthol. And then 9 milligram Parliaments, 6 milligram Parliaments. These are the Parliament full flavors and lights. And then looks like menthols right there, 8 milligram, 5 milligram. And then we could see Marlboro Gold 100s, normal Marlboro Golds. And then they got the Marlboro Menthol 12, Clear Hybrid 3, got the Marlboro Mediums, and the Flavor 1s. I think both of these are not sold anymore. The Dry 8s, I don't think they're sold anymore either. The Black Menthol 8s, I believe these are still sold. Black Menthol 1, Mega Ice Blast, 8, 5, and 1 right there. Marlboro Red Soft Pack, Hard Pack, Menthol 8 100s, and then just a bunch of Menthol 8s, and then the 4s. And then Cool Boost 5, and this is a newer pack with a newer warning label. And they got the 8s, and then Boost Mint, Blizzard, and then just the normal Cools right there, the 8 milligram and the 5 milligram. And then they got the Marlboro Edge 8s. These look like they're a slim pack, and then those are the ones as well. I don't think these are sold anymore. That's pretty interesting to see. And W Burst 5s, those are still sold, I want to say. And then Larks, more of the menthol ones, Sophia Virginias, and Duo Virginias. Never seen these before. Maybe they are still sold, maybe they aren't. I'm not sure though. Taspo card reader right there, cash in there, coins in there. You get a little bit of a place for an ad, cigarette pack out down there, and coins out down there. And yeah, that is the last vending machine. That's the last cigarette vending machine that I wanted to cover for this collection of clips of different cigarette vending machines in Japan. Gotta admit, those two cigarette vending machines, I think they were the right cigarette vending machines to have taken a look at for the end of this video. Overall, pretty solid ones in my personal opinion. I got no complaints about them, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you guys enjoyed watching, of course, like, subscribe, check out everything in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching this clip where I was showing this video where I was showing you a collection of clips of cigarette vending machines in Japan. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Till the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying?